What's up, everybody? It's Trace Face here again tonight with another video, and I'm not exactly sure what I wanted this one to be about in particular, because these are just like a lot of thoughts I've had floating in my head the last several days, and I just want to make sure that I sort of touch upon all of them in the quickest way possible. But one of the first things I did want to mention, just based on a thread that I was following earlier this week, one of the first things I want to say about healing and the path to healing is that we have to get the narcissist's voice out of our head completely. A lot of us are trying to still own up to what we thought they wanted of us, what they expected. A lot of us were completely abused in the sense that we were triangulated. We were asked to compete with others all the time. We were lied to. We were deceived. We had things hidden from us. And so all that stuff sometimes still tends to be like right here. And I beg of you, I implore of you, get away from these people. There is no other option. Get the anchor off of you, because that is the only way you're going to heal. I tried it a different way for so many years. So many years, guys, I wasted thinking that, you know, I could just hang in there. I could stick around. I could wait as they're telling me that they're getting better. Or just telling me whatever BS line they thought I wanted to hear to just stop me from questioning what's really going on. The only way to get away from that is to remember, you know, what you could be doing every day to make your life better. And the only way that you're going to start doing that is to get that anchor off of you. Once the anchor is off of you, I promise you, you know, things just start to naturally happen. The weight you wanted to lose goes away. The class you always wanted to take, you want to take it. You're taking it. The business you always wanted to start, you're on the path to that. Your own personal growth and happiness and success is going to be a completely different path than the narc is going to take, because we're different creatures than them. Their path is based on superficiality and likes and quickest way to making money. And, you know, that's great. Good for narc. But for most of us, that stuff is not important. You know, I like careers where I know that at the end of the day, I'm helping people. You know, the Lord says that's what we're here to do. And if we want to get into the kingdom of heaven, we need to do good things on this planet while we're here, and we need to do good deeds, and we need to help other people. Not help other people so that, you know, we can post pictures of us half naked and show the world how we're helping people. That's not humbling at all. At any rate, we got to get back to what we know we were before we met the narc, and a better sense of ourselves, and that's going to be growth. And, you know, so you got to get the anchor off, you guys. I know that a lot of you are having a hard time with this. I definitely understand, because I've been there and done that. The other thing I wanted to talk about tonight briefly is underlying abuse that a lot of people are not talking about. That is abuse. One of the first things I want to talk about is when your partner is hiding things from you. That's abuse. That's abuse. When you're in a committed relationship with someone, or you've made vows to them, there is nothing that you shouldn't be sharing. I'm talking financially, you know, anything online. If it's regarding your business, why wouldn't you be able to share that information with your spouse? Why do you have to have a separate bank account? I mean, I'm hearing all these stories of other people that have gone through this. There should be no financial withholding. There should be no deleting and hiding messages and things like that from your partner or your spouse. That is wrong. That is abuse. Another thing I want to talk about is when people are, when narcissists are continuously liking other people's sexy photos of other people, of the opposite sex, if you're in a heterosexual relationship, that's wrong. You don't need to you don't need to do that. And a lot of them are doing that, you guys, because they want to get a rise out of you. They want you to feel like you have to compete. They want you to feel like you have to be on your toes all the time. And, ooh, this one wants me, and I'm interested in this one. And that's what they're doing. They're playing games. It's wrong. Game playing is abuse. Lies, that's the next one. Lies are abusive. That's abuse. Nobody should be lying to you. And my advice to all of you is the first time you catch somebody lying to you, that's it. Done. Goodbye. Like I said in one of my last videos, it will happen most likely in the very beginning. You're going to catch them in a lie. Walk away. Walk away then. Have pride and walk away. I don't care how good looking they are. I don't care how much money they have. I do not care. When you catch them in a lie, you need to walk away. And here's why. The minute you let a narcissist back in to your life, they think to themselves, well, my God, I just got away with that. What can I get away with next time? And I promise you, they will. They will. As God is my witness, they will try to get away with worse things. And it is far worse than you ever thought. You know, for many of us, we always thought it was like, oh, you know, it's over this girl, or it's over this person that they're working with, or it's... Let me tell you something. It's far worse than you ever imagined. What you think you know and what you actually know and what really went on are three different things. And it would shock you to know who the narc is actually really obsessed with this month. It's someone completely like that you would never expect. These people do not care. They will take attention wherever they can get it. They're on a hunt. They are predators. They're always preying. You know, they're always trying to look for prey. So yes, when you catch them in a lie, you need to let them go. Let them go. Cut the cord then. I promise you, you would not make a mistake with that. Do not forgive people that lie to you, because liars will repeat the lies. Cheaters will repeat the cheating. I mean, for some people, some people had experiences when they were younger, and that's different, and they learn from those experiences. But narcissistic people do not learn from any of their experiences. They just repeat the same thing, and they get better at doing what it is that they do. Another major abuse that I personally have no tolerance for is addiction to porn. I think that is so highly abusive. I know there's plenty of other people out there that agree with me on this. If you don't agree, that's your own thing. But the other thing I want to say is, it's what you need, okay? It's your needs. And a lot of what the narc is trying to do is to completely diminish your needs. They don't want you to have your needs. They don't want you to come to the table and say, listen, this is what I need in a relationship. They don't care. They're all about, you need to serve their needs. And from a lot of the research I've done, from a lot of the stories I've heard, most people's narcissists are obsessed with pornography. They're obsessed. They're obsessed. They are addicted. You know, it's a problem. I had a narcissistic friend who actually admitted to me that, and I kicked her out of my life too, with all the rest of them. She actually admitted to me that she would have to go in the shower and leave her partner in bed and say, listen, hey, can I go in the shower to watch pornography so I can finish what we're doing here? Because I can't finish here with you. Just disgusting, just degrading, just embarrassing and awful. But that's what it's coming to. And you know what? If people can't realize that there's something really sick and twisted about that, or that you have to do that when your partner leaves the home, no, that's abuse, okay? You guys get to sit around and pick who you want to watch, what act they're doing, what they're wearing, what size boobs they are, what race they are. I mean, this is just, This is not normal. It's very demonic, okay? And one of the other things I want to say about this, you know, I talk a lot about spirituality. I talk about the supernatural. I talk about my experiences with it. So I'm going to give you an example of how I know this stuff is laced with really dark stuff, really bad stuff. One of the last narc I was involved with, one night I was going to sleep, and as God is my witness, you can call me crazy, my eyes were opened, and I watched a black cloud come into the room very, very slowly, okay? And it went over to his side of the bed, and it hovered over him. And I was very scared, but you know, I'm true with my God. I know who my God is, and I knew what it was. I knew what it was. It was this weird thing. It was like telling me almost what it was, you know, and I believe, you know, and that's how I knew that he was watching pornography after he had told me he doesn't do that anymore. He stopped doing that, you know, long before, I don't even want to get into the personal stuff, but, you know, I know that stuff is laced with very dark, very demonic stuff. And it's doors. I talked about this before. It's doors that are opened through sin. And, you know, if you're into that and that's what you want to do and you're okay with your partner doing it, that's, you know, kudos to you. But for those of us that find something seriously wrong with that, kudos to us, because we're at least laying it out in the line that we don't want that in a relationship. And it's not our fault that the person that said, okay, I understand, I'm going to work on this, or I'm going to get help for this, and they don't do it. That's wrong. It's abuse. It's abuse, because we didn't sign up for that. Hiding your cell phone from one another, that's abuse. That is abuse. What are you hiding? If we're supposed to be in a committed, honest, open, faithful, loyal relationship, these are words that narcissists do not know. What's there to hide? If I've got no problems giving you my cell phone because I've got nothing to hide, it should be vice versa. Vice versa. There should be nothing. Financially, nothing. Who's talking to you, who you're talking to? What are you protecting them for? What are you hiding? Yeah, you're hiding your narcissism. That's abuse. So these are some underlying ways that I truly feel are abusive and are detrimental to one's spirit and one's soul. And none of you should ever, ever, ever put up with it. Liking photos continuously of other women, the opposite sex continuously on if you're in a heterosexual relationship, when you're continuously liking other people's sexy photos of them half naked, hello. No, that's wrong. You don't need to be doing that to your partner. Why do you? Because they're doing that because they're trying to get a rise out of you. And just don't give in. When you see a partner doing that and you've asked them to stop and they just keep doing it, or they keep hiding their phone from you, get them out. Just get them out of your life, okay? They're a waste of your time. They're going to waste your time and energy and efforts. Just get them out. My God. Don't play around with people like that, because they're playing around with you. They're making a fool of you. That is what they do. They enjoy making a fool out of you. So, you know, don't underestimate the power of narcissistic people and what they're bringing into your life, okay? Forget about them. It's about what they're doing to you, what they're causing you to be, and what they're bringing into your life. I guarantee you, when you get that anchor off of you, things are going to start happening, okay? You're going to start changing. You're going to start feeling better about things. You're going to look back and be like, my God, I was not myself that entire relationship. Because I guarantee you picked up really bad habits while you were with this person. You You were not yourself. I know this. I know this from experience. You will be a better person and you will grow when you can get that anchor off of you. Get them out. Okay, that's all I had to say for today. I am Trace Face. It is time we all face the truth together.